Well, here I am once again out here making it another great day. And yeah, I'm at Dollywood.
Yes.
See the big butterfly? No, I'm not at Dollywood. I'm at Epcot. It does look like Dollywood though. Gigi was supposed to be with me today, but she fell and sprained her ankle and she can't walk. And I appreciate her getting me in here today. I used to work here at Epcot when I first started working at Disney many years ago. I no longer work at Disney. I worked at Disney for 3.5 years. Met Gigi at Tomorrowland Merchandise when I left Epcot. We'll talk about my experiences at Epcot throughout my day here. It's the International Flower and Garden Festival going on right now. And I'm excited. Haven't been here to Disney since January 2019. I've just procrastinated. And it's going to be a fun day. And let's see what's in store. And that's coming at you right now. Right there on the floor, Gigi.
Where are you going in such a hurry, boy?
Not even a slight bit of mild nudity.
Hey everybody, this is John Schneider.
We are the Gravlax brothers from the planet Fuckaton.
Hey, this is Butch Patrick from the Munsters.
I'm gonna put you out of the jail and throw away a key.
Make it a great day.
Because you deserve it.
Yes, you do.
You deserve it.
You deserve a great day.
And the crowds are enormous, as always, dispersing into Epcot. We're here by myself. There's no we about it, it's just me. And the International Flower Garden Festival is going on, so I'm excited about that. I always like that. It's always different every year. All the topiaries are so fun to look at. And we're gonna go into Epcot. Probably gonna ride Spaceship Earth first, maybe. I'm not sure. We will see. Spaceship Earth. Back when the park first opened, the first time I was at Epcot was in July of 1983, and they had these spheres right here, and they have returned. I'm so glad to see these have returned. And I hear over in Germany in the crystal shop, you can get miniature ones of this statue. I think they have a larger version, and not this large of a version, but a semi-large version and a small version. For a long time, there was nothing up there, just the fountain. And but I'm glad to see that's returned. It looks like the Epcot I remember. Well, as I walk underneath Spaceship Earth, I always remember that right there behind these mirrors is an elevator. An elevator that takes you up into there. I never ever rode it. I worked at night. What's funny is it still says Camera Center. That's been here since 1982, and they haven't changed it. They used to sell film, and you go in there and get your photos that they'd taken and check them out. Well, I'm going on Spaceship Earth, and as you can see, there's no sponsorship anymore for this attraction. I wonder how they keep it operational. I don't know. Well, up here is the mural that's been here since opening day, and it is still here today.
Thank you.
Here's a more close-up look of this cool mural. I'm getting ready to go inside and get into a car. This is going to be fun. This is an original Epcot attraction. It used to be narrated by Walter Cronkite when it first opened. Still looks the same. Well, this was practically a walk-on ride. I just walked right on and hopped right in, and we're going up into Spaceship Earth. Now we are in the computer room here in Spaceship Earth. All these audio, animatronic, all these figures. You believe all these people live inside this building? Wow. Always like this section of this attraction. Going into the garage.
Together we form a super network that glows with billions of interactions. Time. Here we are. A truly global community, poised to shape the future
And now the freakiest part of this attraction is the mirrors with all the lights all the way back down. Well, this shows how long it's been since I've been to Epcot. This used to be Electric Umbrella. Oh, wow. Look at this. All brand new. It is actually a Starbucks. So I'm not sure about the restaurant portion anymore. But I remember how nasty Electric Umbrella was to clean at night. It had upstairs and it was always ketchup all over the carpets and everything. It's just like a bakery. I know down below in the tunnel, there's a big bakery for Epcot, and I used to smell the cinnamon rolls and stuff in the mornings before the park opened. Mouse Gear is no more. It is called Creations Shop. And it has been a hot minute, I tell you, since I've been here. Totally redesigned store. Totally redesigned store. 100 years of wonder. And I wonder if they can see out of those. That's what I wonder. The good old Club Cool. I was so thankful I never had to clean this place. And it's bigger than what it used to be. They used to come in and clean these floors at night, and I'm glad I never got assigned to this building to clean Club Cool. I think I'm gonna head over to Test Track. And I used to clean the restrooms here. I've cleaned about every restroom in Epcot. I've cleaned these right here. I remember this restroom here. My supervisor came into this restroom one night to have me sign some papers because we'd filed a complaint on a cast member at the Imagination Pavilion. He was a ride maintenance guy who thought he was the boss. A lot of complaints on that guy. But yeah, I've cleaned every restroom, hydrofoamed and pressure washed in Epcot, except for Future World West. I didn't clean those restrooms up towards the front of the park by Spaceship Earth. But all the other ones I did. I remember being here on opening morning of Test Track, the new Test Track that it is now. I was inside those windows right over there, and Good Morning America was live that morning, and that was a fun time. That was several years ago, and I'm going to get on the single rider line. Well, I'm on Test Track. Right underneath this big ramp I'm getting ready to go up is a maintenance closet that has all the cleaning supplies. No one knows that but me. Haven't been on Test Track for a while.
We'll begin with the capability test to see how your vehicle designs perform under challenging weather and surface conditions.
Monitoring road surface. Energizing for power test.
Well, I'm just going through the park and checking out some of the flower and garden stuff. Here's called Songbird Meadow. I see little birdhouses. Maybe it's the birds that evacuated and cleared out of Splash Mountain. I don't know. Lots of flowers. It's a beautiful day, and there's a butterfly too. Here is a Mickey and Minnie topiary, along with Pluto. There's Chippendale in the front, and this is pretty neat. Who are these dudes back here with the blue hats? Pretty interesting. They're taking pictures too. Well, as I'm heading over to Imagination, the glass pyramids, check out some of the flowers here. They always look so pretty. And gardeners work 24/7. I see them right over there, still planting. And I've came across the Lion King topiary. And yes, everybody wants to take a picture. So do I. And it's looking pretty cool. Here's some more pretty flowers floating in the moat. Moat flowers. Even more Lion King topiaries. I love the topiaries. Absolutely love the topiaries. They are cool. Makes me feel like I'm in Animal Kingdom. Here comes the attraction that I've always liked. I like the original version, Journey into Imagination. Now it's Journey into Imagination with Figment. And when they did the revamp, they took Figment out. That didn't last long. And then they had to put him back in. Bring back the old Imagination attraction. It was twice as long. Well, here I am in the line queue. This is never really a wait. I remember when every time I come through here, I think of this. The carpeting here used to not be carpet. It was regular floors like that. People kept falling and tripping because when it would rain, it would activate this, the leftover cleaning stuff on the floor. So I remember one night I came in and they were installing this carpet. Here I am back at Imagination. I remember cleaning each and every one of these cars at night. And this is where me and the maintenance guy, he had some choice words for me that he was going to shut it down and I was going to walk through the attraction and clean the attraction by walking through.
Welcome to our special drive-through open house. I'm Dr. Michael Channing, Chairman of the Imagination Institute. Hello. On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound, smell, touch, coochie-coochie-coo, and taste. Tastes like chicken.
And so, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
We are at the exit of the ride and I had to mop all of this many times. Right here is the bouncing water that I remember. I'm glad they still have the jumping water that jumps from pad to pad and pad to pad. It was always fascinating. Everybody wanted to see the water jump like so. Not a soul up here looking at it. It's not as fascinating as it once was. And the butterfly landing, butterfly garden, is over here. Used to be over there by the Communicore stuff, but now it's over here. It's a pretty big building. Lots of people in here looking at these butterflies. All kinds of butterflies. Here they're hanging and getting ready to hatch. Right there. You can probably see them fluttering around all over amongst all these plants. This is a pretty big butterfly garden and there's a lot of butterflies. I mean a lot of butterflies. They are everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. They got it netted in so they don't, fly away. And yet another topiary, and it is a butterfly. You think there could be a little more colorful? It's got some cabbage in there, this thing. I would call that cabbage. Would you call that cabbage? It does look like it. I must say, the flowers are always beautiful here at Epcot. And if some of them die, they refresh these at night. I was here many nights at Epcot and seen them out here replanting. That way when you come into the park, you have fresh flowers every day. And we have some more topiaries here, and it is Woody from Toy Story. There's some hanging monkeys. Something you just don't see at Epcot is Toy Story stuff. It's like the Serta mattress sheep there. And they have a honey bistro garden. It's where maybe there might be some bees, I'm not sure. I'm gonna walk around here. I've seen all kinds of jars of honey up here. At first I thought it was moonshine. It does kind of look like it. It's in the moonshine jars, the little mason jars. all kinds of honey. They have the boxes, all kinds of boxes that have supposedly bees in them. I doubt there's any bees in these. These may be speakers, you never know. They have all their food stands up for this flower and garden festival. Here's one. I may get something from here later, I don't know. Pineapple Promenade. They have a spicy hot dog with pineapple chutney and plantain chips. And they have the Dole Whip, huh? I love me some Dole Whip. There's Dole Whip with Fanta. Here we have Bambi and Thumper. Anybody cry when Bambi's mom died? Yeah, she dies in that film. Now I have found Captain Hook and Peter Pan. Yes. Gonna fly. And the alligator from Peter Pan is right here. I like him. Love the topiaries. All around World Showcase. I'm starting through World Showcase. I'm in Canada. Now, like magic, I'm in the United Kingdom. I think I cleaned those restrooms there once. And it's Winnie the Pooh and friends. There's Eeyore and Piglet, and I don't see no Paul McCartney yet. I think they'd had the Beatles. This is the United Kingdom. There's a Tigger. Tigger for sure. Piglet. There's Piglet. He's good at breakfast time. Piglet is. You know, that sausage. Down here is Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Down at Pooh's Corner. This is Pooh here, kind of on the corner, I guess. Well, looky there. We found Mary Poppins. Yes, Mary Poppins. She's popped in here for a little bit for a little meet and greet. See, she lives in this pavilion. These shrubs here, I just find interesting the way they're trimmed up and down, up and down. I bet it looks like a chessboard. It's almost like a maze. Well, I have made it to France. I'm gonna ride the Ratatouille ride. Got some Beauty and the Beast, the candlestick and the clock. Here's the topiary. And here is Beauty and the Beast topiary, right here in France. Here I am, headed to Ratatouille. This area right in here where all these guests are now used to be just a backstage area. I remember when I cleaned the theater here in France. It was always spooky cleaning that theater at night. Gongolas was not here. I see them going. And none of this was an area. This was all backstage. Just to come back here and take the garbage out. Everything's so changed here at Disney. This is gonna be a long wait, I'm sure. But, yeah, long wait, long wait. Do I wait? Will I get sick without having lunch while I'm waiting?
Voilà, venez, suivez-moi, je vous prie. Chef Daddy is waiting for you. This way. Les invités pour le dîner.
Too simple. What? Mais oui, that's it!
A little bit wet. Well, Ratatouille, it was about an hour wait. It said 80 minutes, but I got it in about an hour. And they have, oh rats, look at this. Kind of want one, but I kind of don't. I don't need a stuffed animal, I'm an adult. Those are cute though. I'm here in France and never will forget my very first night working at Epcot overnight. And I do believe this is the lamp. And those need cleaned now, looks like. And I broke one of them, it fell and broke. And the cast members with it, she's like, I just don't replace the one facing the lagoon. And I think it's been replaced since then. That was several years ago. Well, I've found some more topiaries. This time it's Kermit the Frog on a bike and Miss Piggy. Why, oh why, are they in Morocco? Go figure. I am now in Japan and there's some bamboo tomfoolery going on here. It's kind of cool. I don't know what the purpose is. And they have their bonsai trees out here on display, as always. Now I am in Italy, and there's the topiary here of who else but Lady and the Tramp. I think Lady is a tramp. I don't know. They both might be tramps, but they'll trample right through these beautiful flowers. Well, and just like that, I'm in Germany. We got Dopey and Snow White here as a topiary. He looks a little dopey, doesn't he? This one's always up. I always like Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Well, looky here. Here are the 7 dwarfs. Can we name them all? That looks like Doc. That looks like Grumpy. That looks like Happy. You got Sneezy. And I'm not sure about that one. I think that one's Bashful, but I'm not sure. I've almost named them all, but these are always here. Well, here I am in Germany, and every time I walk right here, I think of this little beer stand right here where Dan Connors was standing here getting him a beer, and Roseanne came up behind him. Right here, they did a little scene for the TV series Roseanne. Anybody remember that when they did an episode here at Disney World? And when in Germany, I have to come into the Werther's original place, popcorn and candy. I had never seen these before. They're called Blissful Bites. Well, maybe because they're new. Can you imagine how many people here are amazed to watch 3 guys eat on some pots and pans? Well, I tell you, it doesn't take a lot anymore to entertain people. Just 3 guys beating on the pots and pans has these people amazed. Well, now I'm in China. I'm checking out some pandas. Hello, pandas. There's a panda on its back. They're eating them some lunch. And here's some more topiaries here in Norway. They're frozen. See how they're not moving? They're frozen, get it? Well, as you can tell, I just got off the Mexico attraction boat ride. And that pyramid back there, they have to put a sign up that says do not climb. Because people climb it. You gotta put labels and signs on stuff nowadays. It's like caution hot. I remember growing up, you didn't have to have all these warnings of common sense things. Oh, wait a minute, common sense is been lost forever. He's not coming back, folks. And here they are, folks. We just got off the boat ride attraction, and they have their topiaries here as you enter Mexico, and I guess as you exit Mexico, which I just did. Talk about some flower power here. There's a big goofy topiary. But if the Brady Bunch was still on the air today, they wouldn't go to Kings Island. They would come to Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival, I am sure. Here we are with some more topiaries. And I like these. And the background there, you can see all the flowers. But these here are extraordinary. They're so colorful. And these 3 topiaries, I know Dolly Parton would be so proud of these. I'm sure she has these at Dollywood as well all year. Well, I have just waited in a long line to get my Kakagori ice, which I always get. And yes, I get the melon and the tangerine mixed, which is so good. I didn't show you, but prior to getting this, I had a Dole Whip with Fanta pineapple soda. Then I rode the friendship boat over here to get this delicious ice treat. Well, I just got off of Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, and I must say, wow, wow, wow. My cousin said it was his favorite new ride at Epcot now, and I can see why. And I think I've got a new favorite ride at Epcot as well, new attraction. If you haven't did it, oh my gosh, you gotta do this. But there's no standby line. You have to either do the lightning lane or virtual queue, which don't start till like 1 o'clock. So I did the lightning lane, which cost $17, but I got on it and off, and it was a blast. It was the most amazing. Never rode a roller coaster quite like that. That's all I got to say about that. It is in the old Universe of Energy, and when I was in line, I was thinking, God, I missed the Universe of Energy. And then after riding that, I'm like, geez, much appreciated and good choice for an upgrade. And after you ride this, you forgot about Universe of Energy. Universe of Energy was fun, but this is my new favorite attraction here at Epcot. And I've had a great day. I've missed Gigi all day, and I think I'm gonna hang around for another hour. My virtual queue comes up in an hour, so I get to ride this thing again. And I was wearing down. I thought about going ahead and headed back to the hotel, but I think I'm gonna stick around for the virtual queue and ride it again. It's cooled down. It's not as hot. So yeah, what will I do for an hour? An hour goes by pretty quick sometimes. Who knows, I might go over here and get on test track. I don't know. Hope you've enjoyed my return to Disney after a 4-year absence. Hopefully next time, Gigi will be with me, and hopefully her ankle will get better and she can come back, and me and her can do the Food and Wine Festival. And maybe a food review. We've already got a place in mind that probably needs a review. And I've called her on the phone, we've texted. And thank you again, Gigi, for getting me in. I used to get myself in when I was a cast member. I miss the people, and I miss the passes, and I miss the discounts. And it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It's a nice place to work. I met a lot of great people working at Disney. And then I've moved on. But it's always good to come back. Every time I come to Epcot or Magic Kingdom, I think of my parents who first brought me here. And I was 4 years old the first time I was at Magic Kingdom. And this dates myself. It was 1973. The park hadn't been open 2 years yet. About a year and a half, Magic Kingdom had been open when I first came here. And then it wasn't until about 10 years later, in 1983, that we came here to Epcot. And Epcot hadn't been open a year at that point. It opened in October of 82. We was here in July of 83. I was 14 years old. It was about $20 to get in. And I remember way back, first time we came, parking was like 50 cents. Now it's like 30 some bucks. Unbelievable. But I remember what used to be here, what isn't here no more, and it's just crazy. Where Mission Space is over here, used to be a Horizons test track, used to be World of Motion, all slow omni-mover attractions. And there's one left, Spaceship Earth, and I rode that today. Brings back old Epcot memories, and then when I ride new Guardians of the Galaxy, it's like a new, fresh attraction. And I was going to go back to my hotel, but I'm going to stick around for my virtual queue and ride this thing again, because that was fun. That was absolutely fun. Now I know what my cousin Danny said. He's like texting me, he messaged me, he's like, have you ridden Guardians yet? I said, my queue ain't till later. He goes, oh no, that's my favorite new attraction at Epcot. I was like, and after riding it, I'm like, I know why now. That was a blast. You can't record on it. It's you have to experience it. Anyways, I'm gonna end this thing and wait around for my virtual queue to happen. Might take a little walk. Keep going out there, making it a great day, because you deserve it.